And we are back with yet another episode of the Slack Doctors. I am Dr. Chip.
I am Dr. Bob.
And I'm producer Dino, live from Apex, North Carolina. Still here.
Now, shouldn't we be calling you Eskimo Bob today?
Yes, yeah. All right. So Dr. Bob had originally planned on getting up early today and going to the bank and taking care of some business and whatnot. So I was just down there a couple of days ago. We did it in studio on Friday. We went to see Dave Smith and everything. The day that I left, my thermostat, the button you push to lower the temperature, somehow got wedged down and I cannot get it to come back up. So it lowered the thermostat all the way. I didn't think it would even go this low. It literally lowered it to 40 degrees. So the only way I can get it to come on is to just turn it on or turn it off, right? So I had it turned off when I left. When I came back yesterday or Saturday, it was like 80, 79 degrees in the house. And it's actually not that bad. I turned it on. So I turned it on last night when I went to sleep. And when I got up this morning, it was 57 degrees in my apartment. It was so fucking cold in my apartment that I got up to pee, immediately went back to bed to get back under the covers, and then fell asleep and slept until 11 a.m. And then the last 2 hours I've been panicking. I hadn't looked at any clips yet. I hadn't called Dr. Chip to tell him what I was going to do on the show. So needless to say, I did not make it to the bank. Instead, it's very rare for anybody living in any part of Florida to say in August that they're freezing to death.
Exactly.
So, kudos to my AC ability. I didn't think it could even get that cold in this place.
Anyway,
so Dr. Chip, I didn't get a chance to tell you this yet, but my trip back, the drive back to Gainesville this time, was pretty much as bad as the drive down, not rain wise, but traffic wise. Once I got off of the turnpike and onto I-75, it's only like 60 miles, and it was an hour and 45 minutes to go 60 miles.
That's insane. Constantly
stop and go traffic. And I talked to producer Dino about this. This rarely happens to me in traffic. Chip, you've driven with me many times. I'm a very sedate. It takes a lot to piss off Dr. Bob in traffic.
Well, I don't know about that.
All right. Okay. So yesterday I'm on the turnpike or Saturday, I'm on the turnpike heading back. I'm in the left lane, the fast lane. You know those official use only U-turn spots?
Yeah.
Only there for state troopers and whatnot?
Yeah.
A guy in a minivan in front of me, we're going 75 on, what a road that will eventually turn into I-75, but we're going 75 miles an hour. He decides to literally slam on his brakes in the left lane to try to make it into one of these official U-turn onlys.
Oh my.
I had to hit my brakes. I locked my brakes up. The car slid. I went a little bit sideways, missed him by inches. I rarely say this, but in that moment, I wish death upon this man. Not for him to hit anybody else, but a ditch, a tree, a concrete barrier or something. This guy needed to be removed from the gene pool immediately. I've never been so fucked up the whole rest of my trip. I had another, 2.5 hours to drive. It took at least 45 minutes for my heart rate to go back to normal.
Right.
I
bet.
I came that close to dying.
Your shorts when you get home.
Off.
So,
it wasn't quite
wait
that
a minute.
bad. But
I want to go back to the freezing AC story. Now, you say you got up and peed. Did you turn the AC off and then go to bed, or you just said, fuck it, I'm just going back to bed in the freezing cold?
It was too many steps to the thermostat in the cold for me to turn it off. So yes, like a complete and utter moron, I just crawled back under the warm covers, did not do anything to fix the temperature. So when I got up, a couple hours later, it was probably even 2 or 3 degrees colder than it was when I woke up.
You were worried about frostbite.
At that point, the damage was done pretty much. That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I will say though, I slept great, like a corpse in a morgue.
It is something about sleeping in the cold. You do sleep better for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think I took it too far.
I think so.
Like my hands, my hands where they were out of the covers were as cold as ice.
Right. I was so freezing in that stupid hotel room we had in St. Augustine. You seem to love that. I was dying.
It was way colder than that.
Well, I'm sure, yeah, 40, 50.
You're lucky your AC unit didn't freeze up.
You are correct.
Yeah,
you are correct.
Which is why, obviously, I didn't leave it on when I was gone. Plus, I don't need it to be 50 degrees in my apartment when I'm not even here.
Right.
I mean, I usually don't like to let it go above 80. Like if it's in the middle of summer, I will, set the thermostat at 75 for a road trip or something, just because I don't want my electronics to cook in the apartment. But
Sure. That's crazy.
so how usually I bitch about how loud my AC is, and I'm like, oh, let me turn it off for the podcast. It's been turned off for hours. It's still only like 62 degrees in here right now. Like it's still pretty damn cold.
So it's not
been
even
off
fixed
since.
yet?
No, I got to call them. I couldn't call
wow.
them till Monday. You know what I mean? They're not going to
You're
come out.
just on or off. That's it, huh?
I'm on or off. So it'll probably be fixed in the next couple of days. Apparently, if you can get the faceplate off of the thing, you should be able to. But I looked there's no tabs or anything on the side. I thought about just taking a flathead screwdriver and wedging, popping the
That's
thing
how
off.
they do it. That's how you do it.
But I don't want to fuck it up. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you're right. That is how they're going to do it.
Well,
How
I
else
mean,
could
here's
they
the
do
thing: if you fuck it up, they got to fix it anyway. Fuck it up.
Fair enough.
I had a
I might fuck with it later.
I had a crazy driver in front of me. You're turning off of US 1 south of Raleigh and onto the new 540 expressway here to get to my dad's house. And there's already 3 to 4 lanes of traffic going straight. Then there's the lane that I needed to be in as I'm approaching the big curve to get on the 540. And then there's the right lane, which is directing you to get in that lane where I need to get off. This car goes all the way from the far left lane, all the way across in front of me to stop on the shoulder. No signal, no nothing. We're running 75 miles an hour.
To stop, not even get off. To stop.
Just to stop on the right shoulder. And he didn't signal. He just wasn't paying attention at all. And I had to veer to the left to avoid hitting him.
Could have been a medical moment he was having. Could have been an insect.
My niece.
So I'm on the phone with my niece, who Dr. Chip, yesterday, and she had a complete nervous breakdown because she saw a spider in her car. I was on the phone with her when it happened, and she fucking lost her mind. Had to pull over, hyperventilating, like freaking out. Made me stay on the phone with her till she got home.
Oh my.
It was rough.
I got to say, I mean, as far as keeping your cool, I think the worst I ever did was riding along on the motorcycle once with the face mask up and a bee coming into the helmet. There wasn't much I could do. It's like it's in there somewhere. Sooner or later it came down and stung me on the neck and then got blown off.
I've never had a bug incident like that, but I have dropped a coal in my lap and burned my nuts while driving, and that's hard. I mean, that's literally burning pain. That's very hard to overcome that and not veer into traffic or other lanes.
That is
grit your teeth and just let the coal burn out on them. Oh, it's rough.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rainy weekend all weekend. That's for sure. It's edged just long enough. Now it's going to rain till November.
Yeah, it's been raining here since I got back. Now the plus side of that is that it's only 76 degrees right now, which is coolest it's been here in months.
It's funny. As soon as it starts raining like this in the summer, I don't know what it is. Something must start blooming. Because this morning my nose was all stuffed up. It's like whenever it does this, I don't know why. And I think to myself, what the hell blooms in the summer? But it's whenever it starts raining.
Maybe the rain releases
jasmine or something. What's that?
Maybe the rain releases it.
Yeah, it must. Because every time I woke up this morning, I was like, God damn it, why do I got the sniffles? But whatever.
I don't know what kind of pollen it is, but when I was in Ohio, there's a certain time of the year, whatever it is that's blooming, literally looks like snow, like little white,
like
floaty.
White
yeah. And it's so heavy in the air that for a second you're like, is it snowing? But no, it's just pollen or tree jizz, basically. I mean, it's kind of gross when you think you're basically just getting blown in the face with. Nature is gross in many aspects.
That's why chicks like him, Flower. That's why.
Yeah, if you think about bird song in the morning, it sounds so sweet and lovely. It's just a bunch of birds screaming out, "Fuck me, fuck me." That's all they're screaming the whole time. They're just trying to get laid. Same with these frogs, which are out of control right now. The rain has made it just brutal. In fact, I actually was outside earlier today smoking, and I took a picture of Duck Alley, with the little whatever that I call it runs along the building. So I'll show that to you guys. You can get an idea of, and thank God for the ducks and the frogs, because if it wasn't, we'd all have malaria. the amount of standing water that's there, the mosquitoes would be out of control. But
Dragonflies too. Yeah,
thankfully,
true.
Gainesville is full of things that eat the mosquitoes. So
there was this bartender that works at Connolly's. I almost got her on the podcast too, back when we were at the old studio. And she has this thing where on her Facebook page, she adopted this little duck, from outside back of her condo. There's like a lake and about 1 million ducks. And apparently this one got kind of abandoned or whatever. She adopted it, nursed it to health, and now it's this healthy male duck that rules the roost of all these other ducks. And she keeps, last time I was on Facebook anyway, she would keep up with the duck and post everything it was doing. But it's like after a while, it was like, how do you know which one is which? They all look the same.
Right.
How do you know that's your duck? It looks like all the other ducks at this point. Anyway, I don't know.
it's probably the only one that comes up to her all friendly.
That's true. It does. It does
he's
answer.
doing it based on
come up,
mannerisms, and
it knows where the food is. It definitely shows up and comes when it's called. So yeah.
right.
Sure.
So when you said bartender, it made me think of tell the little story of us when we went to IGOTS to see our buddy. We witnessed Dr. Chip and I witnessed one of the funniest interactions between a guy at the bar, a guy next to him, and the bar. This guy was clearly overserved, to say the very least, probably pregame before he got there. And he was in an argument.
He didn't seem that drunk to me. He just seemed belligerent and angry.
He was very belligerent and angry, right? Yeah, and he was
Not
arguing
so much drunk,
about the
but everybody
Iran
said he
war.
was drunk, but I'll take their word for it.
He was arguing about the Iran war with a guy next to him, and he just wouldn't. The guy next to him was just trying to drink, and made the mistake of engaging this guy in any kind of conversation whatsoever, which he shouldn't have done. And other people around, everybody could hear what was going on. Other people were like trying to be funny and chime in at first to break it, little comic relief. That wasn't doing it. Eventually, another guy at the bar is just saying, "Just shut up, both of you, just shut up." And all
that's the guy that actually owns the bar.
In the midst of all of this, I see the bartender being behind the bar, and he's clearly repeating something, and he's making his hands in a ritualistic motion. And then I realize he's saying, "The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ." He's trying to exorcise the drunken demons out of this moron at the bar.
It was hilarious.
It was fucking priceless.
It was good.
And then the day before, Dr. Chip and I were at another bar just getting something to eat, and it's easier to sit at the bar. We get another bizarre conversation next to us between somebody who was these two guys are trying to compare horror stories, who had it worse or whatever, or a dick measuring contest basically. Yeah. And one of them, the older guy, Vietnam vet, the guy next to him, ex-con. So they're comparing firefights and how much ammunition you had to yard shivings and beating somebody with a bar of weights or whatever. Just sheer degeneracy.
Oh man!
Welcome to South Florida, folks. It's the kind of conversations you get to pick up on at bars.
Also, we're gonna have to withdraw our endorsement of the restaurant Coast because it was all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good.
Yeah,
it
well,
was
then
exorbitantly overpriced.
In defense, I had no idea what the price was because I didn't pay. I didn't even see the check when I was there the last time.
Have you been back to Hurricane Alley? Chip?
That's where the we heard the Vietnam vet and the convict. That was in Hurricane.
Okay,
that's where
all right.
So yes, we did go back. And
as far as Coast, I don't mind paying $50 for a piece of fish, but I better be, God damn, this is good, and it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
it was not that good. It was all right. It was pretty good, but wasn't $50 good.
The triple tail I had when I was there before, I think that was worth $50. That was one of the best pieces of fish I've ever had.
It was not.
So slight bone to pick with you there, producer Dino. We really, really could have used you at the Dave Smith show because had you been there, we would not have had the single ski lift fed add-on sit at our table because there would have been 4 of us instead of just 3 of us. But we also would have lost.
You'll see. We talked about it.
You haven't edited the episode we did with Cam yet, but
you'll edit it.
You'll get to hear all about our excursion with that fellow.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear it.
And by the way, shout out guy.
Yeah, right. And shout out to Nepo Cam for a great job in his first solo producer flight there at the studio. He did a great job.
Yeah,
good.
Now I will say,
although he did almost make Rom deaf.
He did, yeah. And also he made Dr. Bob very nervous because for the first 10, 12 minutes that we were there, I was like, "Yeah, I still haven't gotten the Riverside invitation." And he kept sending it, or so he said, and I just wasn't getting it. Finally, had to like copy paste it directly. It was weird for some odd reason. It wasn't going to spam or anything. It just what. So the whole time that's going on, I'm thinking, "Oh my God, we're doomed."
Yeah, we were getting,
Like, you know what I mean? Like this is a really
thwarted by
bad
the
sign. I didn't say anything, but then everything, all of a sudden, everything went completely smoothly. So
yeah,
Good.
we were thwarted by the high tech world of email.
Yeah.
yeah,
What the?
Well, that's
All
like
right.
I've sent you, Chip,
Yeah,
a couple
he
of
just
emails and you never got them.
Dr. Bob told me today. He goes, "Did you get Dean? Dino's email?" And I'm like, "No." And then I looked in my spam. I'm like, "Oh no, there it is. It's in my spam. I don't know why it's
You'd
going to
think as
spam."
many times as I send it
Yeah,
from the
yeah. I
Riverside
don't know.
address, it would end up in your
The
inbox.
Riverside always comes in my inbox. I don't know why
yeah,
you
yeah.
come in as spam. That's weird.
That's
I don't
weird.
know. Who knows? Anyway, let's get the how many voicemails do we have?
I think there's only two, and I do believe that we've already discussed the subject of one of them. But let's get them. We'll knock them out. Here we go.
Okay, so I figured out, I think the only way I would ever buy a place in an HOA community. And if all you have to do is start three companies, a pool maintenance company, a lawn maintenance company, and an insurance company. Then you move into your HOA, you get on the board, and of course, first you propose, as a good conservative would, you propose to privatize all that and let everybody pay for their own. And when they shoot that down, you go, okay, we'll just use my company then, so you're making all the money.
Yeah, you basically just described how government and almost everything works.
Well, and
Right.
Position
truthfully,
yourself at the top, and then give yourself all the contracts.
and truthfully, you know, a pool business and a lawn maintenance business, they're hard to run, and you got a bunch of employees and stuff. The real thing to do is just insurance. You start yourself an insurance company and go, okay, I'm going to insure this whole, this whole development or whatever. That's it. That's the only account you need. You get on the board, you make sure they never get rid of you, and that's it. You're set for life.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I wouldn't buy it in an HOA.
Yeah.
So there's one more, and yeah, it's about the rain. So we'll go ahead and listen to it, though.
Well, here's your Florida summer weather roundup synopsis here. July was hot, but it was dry. Now we're in August, and it's raining. It's going to be raining for the next probably 3 months, probably till November. That's going to be it. For the rest of the next 3 months, it's going to be hot and rainy. And there you go. That's it. That's what it happens every year. By the way, the drought that Fishback was just fishing about, it's over now.
You do that every year. Every year, starting
Yeah.
in March, it's we need rain. It's a drought. It's a drought. It's like every year you guys do the same shit. Come August, drought's over. It's starting to rain.
Rainy season.
And July was pretty dry. We didn't have much rain in July at all. At least I don't know where I live. We did. Like I say, we could look out west and it was raining somewhere. Just wasn't
Right.
here.
That almost reminded me of the old George Carlin bit early in his career when he had this. We would do like characters, and he had Al, the hippy dippy weatherman.
Yes.
Yeah. Forecast for tonight is dark with continued darkness, a scattered light at some time in the morning.
A funny guy.
All right.
Yeah, that was before he became the philosopher comedian.
Yeah.
Right.
He started off, he was basically just wanted to be like Danny Kaye,
Mhm.
But yeah, he started as a sketch comedian on the Steve Allen show, I think, right?
Yeah, suit and tie. Yeah,
Yep.
short hair.
Okay. Well, he
Yeah.
did other bits too. He would do like bits about anti-Vietnam War stuff as like the lead guy at the news, the news
Yeah.
desk or whatever. He would read news headlines that were funny. I'm telling you, George Carlin Dave Smith is the new George Carlin. He's kind of the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Little different style, but the same message, basically.
You talk about short haircuts and suits and ties. Have you ever seen young Willie Nelson in his early days?
Yeah.
Really slick back, like he's almost an attorney.
Yeah.
He has that kind of attorney look. Yeah.
And back in those days, before he had his own hits, he made his money and really stuck around the music business because he wrote songs for everybody else. Everybody else in those back, especially a lot of the like chick country
That's when he
singers,
was William Nelson,
right?
Before
Getting writing credits. That's how he got his start. And then they started telling him, "Hey, why don't you sing a song?" All right.
Great voice, very unique sound. I mean, he's got that.
Yeah. All right, I got a clip to show you guys. Since we made me just think of it when you said unique voice. See, we'll play a little bit of this and see if anybody recognizes this unique voice.
Behind these ever-changing doors awaits a spectacular array of cash, merchandise, fun, and surprises. Today, from the Disney MGM studios in Florida, stage one is packed with people from all over the world ready to play America's favorite game. Let's make a deal. And now, here's our special guest host, ladies and gentlemen, the big dealer himself, Monty Hall.
All right, we're not going to play the whole thing, but Dr. Chip, does that announcer sound familiar to you?
You know, I know he should, but he doesn't.
Right?
I can't
young,
place it.
Vibrant, energetic young man? Who was that?
I know. I should know who this is, but I can't think of it right now.
For some reason, yeah. So, so that was our very own producer, Dean Miuccio.
Oh, no shit.
Doing the intro. Yes. And not only that, so I went through this. I watched most.
No wonder
of the whole thing.
I should. Yeah, I know somebody said they did this. Somebody famous was doing this.
I was in my late 20s, 30 years of age when I did that.
And so our whole show is, an homage to the Love Doctors. And I got to say, man, you really sound a lot like Dr. Glenn. In your young.
Oh, when he's doing
there.
that, when he's
when you're barking it out. And so as I went through this thing, I noticed, obviously not only do you do the intro, but every single product description, every package, every giveaway, all that stuff. So I was like scrolling through and trying. Let's see, we'll find another little spot.
Well, how did you get that gig?
Package is valued at $7,538. Oh, Tina Cruikshank is a happy.
Yeah. So your voice is all over this thing. You actually, there's, it's quite a lot of copy that you have to read. And I had questions like how much time do you have to prepare? Cause obviously it's a live audience. So if you flub it, you know what I mean? And you didn't flub any of it. You gave them that high energy, that you wanted. How much time do you get to prepare for something like that?
They bring me the copy the morning of, so, maybe an hour, and I look over the copy. And if I have any questions about pronunciations, I find those out and make my own notes to say things correctly.
If you were to flub it up, you'd get a second take, right?
Yeah. It's what you call a pickup. So if I screw up something, if we're down getting set for the next one, they might say, "Can you read the copy?" And they want the audience to be quiet. So I'm reading the copy, and the audience is like just list. There's a little pressure on you.
Even on Dr. Bob again. I don't know. That's really weird. Anyway, so how did you get that gig?
So,
how did I get it? I'll make this really short. A friend told me about that Disney was getting the attraction Let's Make a Deal, and they were looking for people to be the host and announcer and that for MGM Studios. So I ended up going to the audition, and they liked me a lot. They gave me a couple callbacks. And so I ended up leaving. The Disney talent office called me the next day and said, "Hey, we thought you had a great voice. We thought we'd let you know that Dick Clark is looking for an announcer for the TV show on NBC if you want to send something to him." Ironically, I already had a game show demo tape done. I already had one in, you go in the production studio and you screw around, and I just happened to have one. So I sent that. I FedExed that to Dick Clark Productions. They contacted me the next day.
And they shoot that show out in California, right?
Out in California, yeah. So
were you living out there? Or did you have to move out there?
No. I was a program director in West Palm Beach at a radio station. But I FedExed the package. They liked my voice. They invited me to come meet them in person and do some auditioning. And so then I got hired for the pilot, which Dick Clark was there for that when we shot the pilot for NBC to see. And that wasn't a guarantee that I would get the show itself, but I ended up getting it. So crazy.
Cool. And how long did you do that for?
I'm sorry?
How long did you work on the show?
We did 2 seasons of Let's Make a Deal, and they just couldn't come to terms for a 3rd season, NBC and Dick Clark Productions, so they canceled that. But once you're in, people know about you. And then there was a game show, Bob Eubanks. Remember him from the Newlywed Game Show? Right. He had a new game show on NBC, and they called me and said, "Hey, you want to be the announcer for that?" Okay, sure. And then I got a 3rd one on the Family Channel called That's My Dog.
And what did you do with Eubanks? What show?
That was called Family Secrets. And we'd have 2 families on, and it was all about secrets and who knew what. And
right. Was Eubanks the host of Joker's Wild? Remember that game show?
I'm not sure, but I remember it. I don't know who. Joker's Wild. It might have been, because he did some other things. It was,
yeah.
But that game show 1 season, it was gone.
So that Monty Hall clip, I watched it at the very, very end, and all the credits. How did they get away with not putting your name in the credits anywhere as like a announcer or something? I didn't see it, and I looked, but I literally heard you at the end say, "This is Dean Miuccio." It's definitely you.
Yeah. That I think because I say my name at the end.
Because you said it, they don't have to put it. They don't have to print it again.
That's
they're probably only contractually obligated to give you 1 credit, not announce and then reprint it or something.
One of the coolest things and nerve-wracking was the first day being there. They called a meeting in the conference room, and I was like the last one in, and the only seat that was available was next to Dick Clark. So I'm sitting next to Dick Clark, and he
wanted to sit next to Dick Clark, huh?
Well, it was the only seat that was available, so it was just ironic. So I sit down, and Dick Clark goes, "Folks, quiet down. I want to tell you something. I want you to meet our announcer, Dean Miuccio. When I got his tape, I knew he was the guy for the job, and here he is, and just please welcome him." I'm like,
nice.
Pinch me. Somebody just...
Yeah, right. You've arrived. Absolutely. Dick Clark.
And learning, I'd never done anything. I was in a phone booth, PVC, in the back, and right after the meeting, they wanted to go in and start recording me doing the open. I am so nervous. I am hanging onto the table with the monitor and microphone hooked to it. My hands were just shaking. But I got through it, and they kept me. So
there you go.
Yeah, golden pipes.
Crazy.
Had that energy up from the get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's crazy.
$7,953.
And that was just
they
fun.
have like comics that warm up the crowd, right? Before the games.
I did a lot of warm up. I did a lot of warm up for the shows.
Okay, cool.
Let's Make a Deal. I didn't have to do the Family Secrets. I did, and That's My Dog. I did warm up. Gotcha. It was kind of cool because I get to talk to the people coming in and sitting down and laugh and stuff. So, but that's my life.
There you go.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Now you're stuck doing this. Right? This silly post on X that just, if you read it on the face of it, it just doesn't make any sense to anyone.
Right.
All right. So it starts out, it's crazy. Or no, actually, it's crazy is in response to this other thing from this guy, Travis Akers. All right. People who got vaccinated during the COVID pandemic now look like they've aged at least 5 years. Let that sink in. All right. So everybody at the face can see how ridiculous that is, since the pandemic was 5 years ago and everybody aged 5 years. So obviously this guy is not being serious, right? I mean, or is he? All right. So then this guy replies, it's crazy. Those stupid pro-vaxxers, they probably also had at least 5 birthdays, 5 Thanksgiving in those 5 years. Those idiots. So I'm not even sure what side either one of these guys is on.
Yeah.
I think everybody's being sarcastic.
Yeah, I just exactly. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No, actually, to tell you the truth, this guy Ian Copeland, I believe, is actually very pro Fauci, pro vaccination. So I don't think he's being. I think he's just too stupid to see this other guy is being facetious. But I'm not sure. It's really hard to tell. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and this happens a lot on X, where you get these people in these vague statements about like, well, what the hell does that even mean? I don't anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so many aphorisms that people use that are that dumb. One of my personal favorites is when people say, "Well, children are the future." Well, yeah, that is how humanity and aging and linear progression of time works.
Right.
Absolutely, they are the future. They will eventually no longer be children. So yes,
It's
you're
like
correct.
also somebody was doing a debate with one of the podcaster guys, a young guy, I forget what his name is, but he was making the case that, oh no, smoking weed's not that bad, but drinking alcohol really ages you, like, and if somebody, put up a post with like, what else ages you? Time.
Right.
It's like, not much you're going to be alcohol or not. Time is going to do it. So,
But look, everything that's fun and pleasurable, it all comes with receipts. You know what I mean? And there's a certain element of chance worked in there as well too. But
absolutely,
if you burn the candle at both ends, it's going to affect you later on.
Well, a lot of people make the argument that good hearty drinking just toughens your liver, makes you live longer.
That's why you should always eat liver right before you do binge drinking. That way it confuses the alcohol and it doesn't know which liver to attack.
Perfect. It attacks the wrong one first, actually. It hits the wrong one before it gets to the other one. Speaking of livers, why don't you play that clip about me having a pee?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Where do you see this, Dean? It's hilarious.
Yeah. We like to mock Dr. Chip for his flip phone. I think it's this one. Yes. All right, here we go.
Now,
It says scan.
no. You have to put you gotta put scan it with your phone.
Right now.
No, with the phone, the minute it'll let you in. I promise it'll let you in after that. You got to scan it with your phone, and then this automated thing will let you in.
She has no idea.
I promise. There you go.
No, I don't have any idea.
Send you no, man. Will you please? I mean, I gotta go bad too. Come on now.
I'm waiting in line too.
Look. All right. Look, just put your like you're gonna take a picture. Like you're gonna take a picture of it. Hit it like you're gonna take a picture.
There we go. There. Say that to begin with.
Oh, all right. Well then, you got it. Now go to that website, and then it's.
Yeah, at this point, I've already pissed myself. Like, there's no, and I'm almost with her on this. That's a fucking ridiculous bullshit to have to do that just to go in and take a leak somewhere.
Yeah, it's like
way worse than when they do it.
Not even over. It's not even over yet.
He's gonna send you a text.
It's not.
She hasn't.
And then
She hasn't got the code yet.
Right.
How do you know about the code?
I just want to pee.
All right. Well.
Why is it so hard?
Ma'am, did you get the text?
Did you get the text?
No, come on.
Yeah, you got to wait for the code to put the code in to get the door to open. It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
There, right there. Hit that. All right. I promise. There you go. Now send that text. All right. Now it's going to open the door like magic. All right. There you go. All right. Then don't cross streams. Don't cross streams.
What did he say?
Don't cross streams.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Pretty hard for chicks to cross
as we learned in
streams, too.
Ghostbusters, that would be bad.
Who was the guy talking? Do we know?
He was in line. Here's the
guy
thing.
filming who was also waiting to pee.
Yes, here's the thing. At one point, would this idiot go, you know what? I have to go so bad. I'm going to go in front of you with my phone, show you how to do it, open the door, and usher you in so that I don't piss myself.
Anybody there could have used their camera and zoomed in on that damn QR code and opened the fucking door.
I would have literally just stood there and pissed all over the door. So here you go. Good luck, folks. Got a little on the hand on the keypad. There we go.
I'd just go around behind the thing and piss there. Hope nobody saw
No,
me
I would
do
have
it.
pissed right on it. And I'm pee shy. It would have been hard. I really can't usually pee in front of people, but I would on that. I would have forced myself
Yeah.
to just piss all over. That's stupidity. That's the stupidest
was
thing I've ever seen in
crazy.
my life. Were they
That is
charging people
crazy.
to go in the bathroom?
If they weren't, then there's certainly no reason for that level of complication.
Whatever, you know,
Thing I've ever seen.
occupied, unoccupied.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
So simple. We had such an easy system.
Oh my God, yes. All right, what else you got
All
there,
right.
Rama?
I got all kinds of odd, weird things pulled up. All right, so this one, I'll pull up this one. I've never served in the military, but it certainly looks as if things have changed a bit, and maybe they do need the testosterone replacement. I don't know.
Followers with firmness, fairness, dignity, and compassion. It's a call of public abuse by any Marine or recruits will not be tolerated.
Is that a DI? Is that a drill instructor?
It's either a woman or an 8-year-old. I'm not sure which.
it's a woman, I think.
Is it Elliot Page? Did he join the military?
It's the Odyssey. They're beginning the Odyssey right now.
Chest is literally, their whole body is like a stick.
Yeah.
Anyone should abuse or mistreat you. I expect you to report such incident immediately to me or one of my drill instructors.
Look at the tattoos. How do you tattoo somebody like that without the needle just popping out the other side?
Furthermore, if you felt I had mistreated you, I expect you to report such incident to your serious commander. My drill instructors and I will be with you every day, everywhere that you.
How could you not? Look, I know you know, you got to be serious and all this, but if you're in there, this is the greatest test of willpower. How could you not laugh?
I know.
I mean, and as soon as you do, you're fucked, of course.
Looks like the markings on the sleeve. It's a master sergeant. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, she's giving all the other sergeants are standing at attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
I told you what my drill instructors and I will do. From you, we
I mean, at least the other girl's got some meat on her bones.
It's like Steve Rogers before they gave him the serum.
And recruit with courtesy and respect. You will not physically abuse or verbally threaten another Marine or recruit. Be completely honest in everything that you do. A Marine never lies or cheats. Respect the rights and properties of all others. A Marine never steals. You must work hard to strengthen your body, your spirit, and your mind. Be proud of yourself and then.
She has just, I mean, but this is true of all DIs. Their vocal cords just get destroyed, just utterly destroyed. Eventually, they have to learn how to talk. Like the only way they can scream is using the upper part of their larynx, like one of those Mongolian throat singers.
Here's the thing. I mean,
seen enough.
As ridiculous as the whole thing is, the message makes it even worse. It's like she's stomping around screaming, "You can't talk bad about your fellow Marines." Like, come on, man. What are we, the feelings police now? You can't. We're making Marines so tough they can't take a tongue lashing. I mean, come on. It's, I don't know. It's crazy.
Wow.
He really dangled that fruit in front of me. Expect me not to make a comment about the term tongue lashing after a person we just witnessed delivering a speech, which I can almost guarantee she has engaged in some tongue lashing.
Yes, that's pretty funny. All right. I'll set him up. You knock him out of the park.
Yeah. All right. So here's a, you know, you sent me this, and I believe the subject line or in the email was, "No, you're not a genius." I see stupid shit like this all the time where they're like, if you can answer the, 80% of these questions, 8 out of 10 people, whatever, you're a genius. This is definitely not a genius.
No.
Let's see if I can find the right one. All right. Yeah. All right. It says, if you can solve it without using a pen, you're a numerical genius. Can you do it?
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even realize the thing had a double. What does that double square root thing mean?
Well, it's the square root of the square root.
Oh, okay.
Right. So 7
I figured that out right then.
plus
It's just
3
9.
So it's
is
I thought
10
it was 8
divided by
5.
2. So the answer is 5.
Right. Shit, I got 8 the first time because I didn't. I
Yeah,
swear
you
I didn't see the double
right,
square root
right.
thing before.
Yep. Yeah, they tried to be tricksy with that. But yeah, in no way would that make anybody a genius.
No.
I mean, primes.
Yeah,
Come on,
I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, maybe are people really that stupid that they just can't figure that out? I mean, I think it says if you can figure it out without a pen and paper, you're something like that. It's like, can people really not figure that out in their heads?
Apparently,
that's insane.
Yeah.
There are people that fail multiple choice tests too, so I don't know how
true.
that's even possible. I mean,
all right. So
I've taken
here's
so
one.
many multiple choice tests and not known a fucking thing about any of it and passed.
Here's an interesting one you sent me, and it's weed related. We should have worked this in with the last episode, I think, when we were doing all of those. But I watched this, so this is another little handy invention.
Yeah, no, this is the one that would work for me.
Let's lower it a little bit.
That other one wouldn't work because I don't have the hand controller.
Right now, I got bones, baking sodas, but ain't no.
And it's got a little tray there to catch it. So correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this just a variation of a thing that you guys use to hold a harmonica when you play a harmonica? Or
maybe
it also looks
that actually
like
comes all the way around your neck and stuff. I don't know, not really.
It also reminds me of the thing that like Stephen Hawking had in his mouth to, guys that
might be
to drive a wheelchair around.
Let me see how. Oh, it is kind of it is like the harmonica thing.
Yeah.
I got bones, baking sodas, but ain't no pills right now.
With the addition of the little tray.
But here's the problem with that.
And so you can smoke and play the games.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem with that is you really can't get away from it. It's like right there, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like
so
all of a sudden you got
is
smoke in your
curling up
eyes,
and
So
that
there's
would
got to
be
be a in between ground between that one and the other one where you got to have it in your hand and have the controller to be able to come up to your mouth. We'll invent something. We'll get it. We'll get it right.
Right.
We might start gaming again someday. Who knows?
You want me to share another one or?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this one, look, it's I don't approve of making fun of children. However, if you're gonna post this yourself, you know what kind of reaction you're gonna get. This is some uncanny valley, creepy, horrifying shit.
What?
Cause I'd like to
is that a real baby?
How do I pre-cancel my pre-order?
There's no way.
No.
Else's post. What are your closed hours?
That is the creepiest doll. You think
You
Cabbage
got to
Patch
listen
dolls
to
are
the
bad.
song. You got to listen to the song.
Are there any other colors available or just rigor mortis? Has your eyes, the skin tone is very pale, but other than that, I hate it. It is difficult to perfect the particular shade of baby drowned 3 weeks ago, but damn, you nailed it. Does she come with a bowl? Does she feed exclusively on souls? I like how the color of the dress matches her cadaver undertones. Can I stop someone else from pre-ordering? I rebuke this.
Fermented Cabbage Patch Kids.
Fermented Cabbage Patch Kids are the nightmares included. Support that baby's neck so it doesn't
Are its eyes moving?
The church has been informed. It looks like a cream of mushroom soup was sentient. I wanna see you later. What in the Voldemort's offspring looks like it goes in water? How much does this cost to ship this item away from me? Where can I get money? Asking for an enemy. Son, do you take cancellation?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah, the song was the best part. I mean, that
Yeah.
thing is creepy looking, but the making the comments into the song was genius. That was amazing.
yeah.
They
The
have
internet
to use
never
AI
fails
for that,
to
right?
disappoint.
Oh God. It was good.
I've got another pretty funny mashup of well, this isn't comments, but this is just somebody a lot of musical mashups, but this one is a great mashup of I think it's either Goodfellas or Casino. I guess, yeah, Goodfellas to
Oh, this is
Skeletor.
great.
What am I, a mirage? What? Where's my fucking drink? I asked you for a drink.
You wanted a drink.
I just asked you for a fucking drink.
I thought you said that you were all right, Spider.
No. What, you got me on a fucking pay no mind list, kid?
I thought I heard someone say something. Spider. I thought it was Henry.
No, you're a fucking mumbling, stuttering little fuck. You know that?
It sounds like Pesci.
Yeah,
It is
it's
Pesci.
from
It's Pesci.
Oh, is it?
Goodfellas.
Okay, all right.
But it goes perfectly with this cartoon somehow. I don't even know if they edited it like this or it just goes with it. Like, you know,
Well,
like
one of the reasons it goes so
uh,
well is because the voice of Skeletor from the old He-Man cartoon was that high-pitched, whiny, very Pesci-like. So hearing it come out of his face kind of makes sense.
I thought you said I was all right, Spider.
No, you ain't all right, Spider. You got a lot of fucking problems.
No, I thought you said you were all right, Spider.
I am all right. You ain't all right, you little fucking prick.
That's the way he looks down.
You've been doing this all fucking night to me, you motherfucker.
You want the drink now? Okay, I'll bring it.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick. You walk like fucking stepping fetchers. Somebody else you'll fucking run. Run for me, you prick. Dance the fucking drink back here. A little prick. Hey, what's that movie that Bogart made?
Which one?
The one where he played a cowboy. Only the one.
The Oklahoma Kid.
Oklahoma Kid. Shane. Oklahoma Kid. That's me. I'm the Oklahoma Kid. You fucking bummer. Dance, dance. Yahoo, you motherfucker. Now he's moving. He's making
Henry, what happened?
He's got him in the foot, Tommy. He's fucking doctor. All right, so he got shot in the foot. What is it, a big fucking deal? Vito, get a towel. Hey, take him to Ben Casey, the little prick.
Casey.
Fucking comedy gold.
Oh my God, that's
I
hilarious.
think the whole point was that the dialogue went perfectly over that cartoon without them editing it at all. It just fit like perfectly, like kind of like
no, but I think they did edit it. I think they,
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
that was one solid clip from an episode. Or
I
maybe
think it was, dude. I think it was. I think that's the whole
Maybe
point,
it
but I
was.
could be wrong. That's what they said. Of course, that means they could have probably edited it together like that and just said that, but that'd be hilarious if it was.
That was funny.
You know, like the thing where you
I
can
remember
play the Pink
seeing
Floyd
that show
over
as a
with
kid.
What's
But
that?
I said I remember seeing that show as a kid, but I wasn't such a fan that I would remember episode details to be able to tell you. Oh yeah, that was definitely.
I never even watched that shit. That's hilarious though if it was, but it's still funny even if it is even if they edited it together, it's still pretty funny. Did you pull up that episode of the Brady Bunch?
No, that was yeah, that wasn't one of the ones I picked. You got anything pulled up?
I got one, but I gotta say here, this may get us in trouble because it's music.
Oh boy!
But at the same time, I got it off of freaking YouTube, so I don't know what to say. But here's what we're dealing
Yeah,
with
but
here. I wanted to
somebody else
point-
could.
Go ahead.
Somebody else's channel. Well, if it's a short, will probably be okay like this. But somebody else's channel might have had paid for the licensing, and so they get to use it. But then if you take it and use it, you didn't.
Yeah,
get
I don't know.
licensing,
We'll
so-
see. We'll see what they
You
say.
might think he was napping.
I try to listen as closely as I possibly can.
Where's the full screen?
Rick
And
Rubin.
when my eyes are closed, I feel like I'm there with the music.
It may not seem like work, but Rubin hears things and senses things other producers don't. Back in 1993, a few stray guitar chords on a Tom Petty demo tape caught his attention.
Tom sent me demos of about 5 new songs, and none of them really struck me, honestly. None of them spoke to me. But that guitar riff that opens a song was something that was played between 2 of the songs, just like a warm-up. I drove to Tom's house.
Okay. There we have it. That's where we get in trouble. But here's the thing. That's Tom Petty's worst freaking song. It's probably arguably one of his most famous songs. God, I'm bleeding through on your mic, Dr. Bob. I can hear it. Anyway, But if you listen to that song, it's almost the same exact song as Danny California, which is famously, something he produced with the Chili Peppers. And he just likes that one particular chord progression and that particular beat and style. It's the same thing. It's like almost the same song. That's like, I don't know. So I believe the caption of that clip that when I sent to you was, "Oh, this song's his fault."
Yeah, so it's his fault. Yeah. I mean, I'm a
Yes.
fan of the song. I'm a fan of Tom Petty in general. I mean, I
Yeah,
always
but
have been. And now that I'm in Gainesville, obviously I'm
I'm a
legally
huge
required
Tom
to.
Petty fan. That's why I'm telling you, there's 20 better songs than that by Tom Petty. At least 20. That's one of the worst Tom Petty songs there is. But it's like that with a lot of artists, like Sublime. What I got. That's the worst song they got. That's a horrible song, but it's the most popular.
What was the
Yeah.
name of the song? I'm not familiar with it.
Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Okay.
Yeah, the Tom Petty song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's literally the same chord, same key, same progression as Danny California, which is a song he produced for it's like the same, it's the same tempo, same kind of feel. It's like, he just likes that kind of song. And I guess
Yeah.
everybody else does or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I had for clips. You got some more though, right?
Well, I mean, I did all the good ones. Okay, here's one I thought was odd. So I really like our theme song, but maybe apparently Crack Amico will let you order a custom track for your podcast, business, a loved one, or a hated one. Will give us some little samples.
Swizzle and squeeze, two lovely southern brothers that'll bring it to your knees. It go squeeze, swizzle, swizzle, squeeze, squeeze, swizzle, swizzle, squeeze. Just sit back and relax. They got what you need. And squeeze and swizzle and swizzle and squeeze.
Swizzle, swizzle.
Well, we have somebody better than Crack Amico. We got Christian Pearl Music, dude. Don't you remember?
No.
He's the one that wrote our diss track, remember?
Oh, yeah, for Mike. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wonder, he should start doing that. He could make us a custom rap song for maybe an outro or something. We'll use the flyers for the intro and use them for the outro. Anyway, what else you got? You had some other good clips pulled up. I know you did.
I got one more. This was some instrument, I guess, that we must have shown on one of our other episodes. Some sort of magnet guitar.
Oh, yeah, this thing's pretty wild.
So it says a guy built a guitar where the strings float on magnets. Push the magnet sideways, every note bends at once. First version was plastic. It collapsed under the string tension almost immediately. So he rebuilt it in metal, and the thing actually worked.
I don't think you have to read it. Just play the video, because it's we've never shown anything. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh no!
All right, so this is his first try.
Didn't really match the sketches. He's doing some yoga, this guitar. Wow, this makes me quite worried. But after analyzing the point of failure, I came to the conclusion that plastic is weak.
Yeah.
So I made a new version using metal instead. Taco, look at how stiff it is. Yeah, Taco approves. Now let's just put it together and pray this thing actually works. Okay, let's do this. Wow.
Okay, stop it. You see what he's doing there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between that block and that block. It's magnets.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. That's air in there. Yeah, there's nothing holding that down there other than magnets. All right, go ahead.
This looks insane. Look at it. From my angle, this looks crazy. It looks fake almost. I can't believe I'm doing this. Ah! Oh. Okay, it works. I can feel the whole thing kind of wiggles back and forth with my playing. It's like jumping on a trampoline with your hand.
Oh, that's so weird.
Okay, I discovered something really cool. So if I just push on the side of the magnet, we're bending the notes.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a whammy bar?
The whole thing's a whammy part. It's a whole whammy. It's a whole whammy.
But if I instead push the magnet towards me, we push the strings closer to the pickup and we're controlling the volume. And if I instead play something and grab the magnet, oh, I don't like those sounds. What am I doing?
Be careful.
What am I doing right now?
I like
should
a
not
string,
be
bro.
there with my hands. Let's put this on. This is not safe. This guy has too much power. I hate magnets. Yes. Wow, that doesn't look bad at all. Look at this.
Yeah, but you can't
Okay.
if it gets too close. How's it gonna work? Wait, show him doing the tremolo. Hold on.
Wow! Wow, wow, wow. He's out of tune.
Yeah, because you hung
You
a
know
big
what?
a tremolo on it.
It is in tune without this thing on the magnet. But when this thing hangs on the magnet, it changes the weight and that pulls differently in the strings. This is so... It feels so good. This is so good. It's so smooth, it's crazy.
So is he running it through an amp with where there's echo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love this. I love this thing. This is cool. So if I flick this thing, the magnet starts shaking and it creates this little effect. Without? With.
That
Wow.
is insane.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
the thing that makes it so insane is that those strings are under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like as you'd see, he got nervous when he was working around with his hands down there by where the two magnets are. Because if you knock the magnet enough to where it's not going to be put, and it just lets all of that tension go, that's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at all. I mean, I've seen one string break on a guitar and like almost take a guy's eye out, let alone all four of them start going flying with a big heavy magnet on the end of them.
Right.
That
You
could
know who
be-
he needs to give one of those to so they can test its limits and play with it is Buckethead. I think Buckethead would find interesting ways of using that.
And he's got a bucket on his head to protect him. So,
well, yeah, but I'm just saying he's already done some weird innovations with his guitar of cutting the power in and out and stuff and all kinds of weird technical shit.
oh,
I
okay,
think
yeah, and by
he'd find
that
interesting ways to use the magnet.
By that logic, also Tom Morello, the guy from Rage Against the Machine, he does a lot. He could do a lot of weird shit with that in his little octave pedal, and yeah, that'd be pretty wild. Yeah, I think we can wrap it up with the most dangerous guitar in the world. If you want to tell us about it, it's 904-549-9024. Give us a ring anytime you want. We'll talk about whatever you want. And like, subscribe, do all that
Comment,
stuff.
share.
Yeah. Comment. Lots of comments. That's probably the easiest thing besides subscribe is just leave a comment. Just either you guys are great or you suck or, my wife's getting married or whatever it is.
What exactly does producer Dean do? It's a
He does all the
mystery.
editing. He does all the shorts. He does all. You guys do all the work. I just sit here and have a good time. So
we've noticed.
All right, guys. I guess we'll see you on Friday.
Yep. Thanks, guys.